What's good, team? Right now, I'm about to bring you guys another top 10 video. On today's top 10 video, I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 10 decks post the Shiny Victories format. Shiny Victories will be released within 2 weeks now, and a lot of you guys have been asking me, Chris, what do you think is going to be the best decks going to the next format? What decks can compete after Shiny Victory? So, it's going to be the sole purpose of this video to give you guys just that. So, without further ado, let's begin. Starting out by saying, I'm going to go straight into the list with number 10, Masked Heroes. Now, Masked Heroes is a deck that I honestly feel like is on a weaker end of this format. All of the it can pretty much cannot compete with none of the meta decks. But also with that being said, if it opens up really well, it can floodgate the hell out of the opponent with Dark Law, and it can beat a lot of road decks. Dark Law will be starting off the graveyard. So with all those factors coming into place, if they get lucky to draw, Dark Law back road almost pretty much guaranteed to win. Shutting off the graveyard is amazing. So for those reasons alone, I have listed at number 10. Coming to number 9, I have a Synchro variant. Now the reason why I said Synchro variant instead of saying the Synchro Fusionist deck is because, let's be honest, people love Synchro decks. And the Synchro deck, the Synchro Fusionist deck rather, has top here and there throughout the last format under the old ban list. And then a Synchron deck just came first place as the regionals in Australia, so just getting me thinking that the Synchro deck has a lot of potential for the future. I mean, Synchros are getting better, they're not getting worse, and tuners are getting better. So that being said, I feel like a lot of you crazy guys out there who like to build the Synchro decks are going to innovate the deck again and again and again. So for those reasons alone and the results they have from the last format, I have on this list at number 9. Coming to this list at number 8, I have Yosenju. Now, Yosenju is a deck a lot of you guys are probably figuring, why the hell Yosenju? Well, as you guys already know, I have a theory on any deck that can run main deck lose one turn, and cards like Rippling Mirror Force automatically should be, in theory, an amazing deck. And I believe Yosenju just can do just that. 3 lose one turns, no exceptions, can pretty much floodgate the entire meta decks. In addition to that, Rippling Mirror Force sending all of anybody who attack you directly back to the deck, because all the Yosenju monsters, when you summon them, you poke damage, they go back to your hand, set the Rippling Mirror Force. Now your opponent has a force to attack you directly, or they're not going to get any damage. Their monsters go back to their deck, and you're pretty much going to win. If you resolve one of those on your opponent, you're going to be good to go. So with that being said, the fact that the deck can floodgate the opponent really easily, and the fact that they can abuse Rippling Mirror Force, I believe the deck will be a good contender as a upcoming format. So I have had on this list at number 8. Coming to this list at number 7, Despots. Now, Despots is another great deck for the up-and-coming format. They get their new Deadbot 009 card, which is going to allow them to extend their OTK plays. The deck is already hella scary as it is, but it does suffer from some consistency issues like the other decks on this list. So with all of it being said, I haven't had on this at number 7 for those reasons alone. It's just a powerful OTK deck overall, really good deck. Coming to this at number 6, I have the Blue Eyes Dragon deck. Now, we're going to get the Blue Eyes stuff in the next set. In addition to that, we're going to get the Dragon Structure deck in July. I did not just find out about. So with the announcement of Dragon Structure deck and the results from the OCG, you guys can't tell me that the Blue Eyes deck won't be one of the best decks running this format. Hell, it might even be better than my number 5 pick, but I'll get to number 5 pick in a second. But the Blue Eyes deck in general, just a powerhouse. They can OTK, they have a lot of cool combo plays. If it's legal for Nats, we're going to have a hard time dealing with that shit. So for those reasons, I don't have this list at number 6. Only reason it's not higher is because I don't know how Blue Eyes is going to fare against Cosmos, because the OCG doesn't have Cosmos, and I believe Cosmos can go neck and neck with Blue Eyes. Coming to this list at number 5, I have a Pepe variant. The reason why I say Pepe variant, because I've seen a ton of Pepe variants on YouTube, a ton of Pepe variants. Haven't seen many top regionals. I've been seeing PKFire, Monarchs, Cosmos. But with that being said, I believe a lot of people have been playing with Pepe, because I see first place here, locals, and etc. Dark Pepe here. So I'm thinking the deck still has some potential. I'm kind of confusing between number 5 and number 6, which one should be higher, but since I know Pepe is a deck that just won't go away, I'm going to keep Pepe on this list at number 5. But truth be told, I believe Dragon should be better than Pepe if the Dragon deck comes out. So, well, the Dragon deck will come out, but I believe Pepe won't be as good as the Dragon deck, but it can still out-combo a lot of other decks. So for those reasons, I don't have a Pepe variant on this number 5, or a Pendulum variant in general. So yeah, I hope that made sense to you guys. Coming to this at number 4, I have Mermail. Now, Mermail is a deck that's really powerful. They still got the 3 instant fusions to run with. They only need to resolve Norton wants to win. The deck is really consistent with the OTKs. They have a lot of potential to go into, and I believe Mermails is any rogue player's go-to choice right now for the format. I mean, the deck is kind of on the expensive side if you want everything high rarity, of course. So with the Atlantean card giving you OTKs and the scarcity of me playing against the deck, and I know how the deck functions, have a list at number 4, and deck has been topping here and there, and I believe it even topped the YCS. Coming to this at number 3, you guys know a big 3 already. Number 3 is PKFire. Now, I have PKFire as number 3 because I feel like since the new Cherry, Ghost, Reaper, Blossom cards coming out, the mirror match for that deck is going to be pretty hard. In addition to that, I can honestly see people side decking Dante's just so they can run the Ghost, Cherry, Reaper card in their side deck as well, so they can side in Dante, side in the Ghost, Reaper, Cherry, and resolve the Ghost, Reaper, Cherry, reveal Dante from their extra deck, banish all the opposing opponent's Dantes, and they're just going to pretty much win from there. So I do believe PKFire is going to go low on this list, but since the deck is still topping and the deck's still going relatively good in the OCG, have on this number 3. It's a very good set. Number 2, I got Monarchs. Monarchs is just, it's going to be one of the best decks. National season in general. It's your go-to budget deck. It's going to be your go-to meta deck. And if you want to play the XYZ variant, there's a gray. You can also play the domain build. There's so many different builds of the deck to go from. The deck just had to be on the list at number 2. It's definitely a number 1 contender, but I had to give the number 1 slot to Cosmos, as you guys already know. Cosmos is one of the most annoying fucking decks to deal with. But with that being said, what tier 1 deck isn't always annoying as hell? Cosmos have the new Dark Planet coming out, which is ridiculous. They have the new fucking Darth Vader card picture on the screen, of course, who negate monster effects. So overall, I believe that Cosmos just got what they needed to be tier 1 and contain their tier 1 status, while Monarchs and PKFire is going to have to struggle to beat those decks. I mean, Cosmos consistency is just up here, while Monarchs is down here, and PKFire is like right somewhere in between, if that makes sense. So this was my top 10 list, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something from it. If you guys have any decks that you would have liked to see in the top 10, post those in the comment section down below. I don't do honorable mentions on this channel only because I feel like, what's the point of an honorable mention if I really don't think the deck is that good anyway? I mean, a top 10 is a top 10 for a reason. So I'm going to have a poll right here with my top 5 favorite decks from this countdown I just did. I want you guys to click on the poll and tell me which one of these top 5 decks is going to be your favorite in the up-and-coming format. So with all that being said, this is Chris from Innovation. My upload schedule is Mondays. I do my general discussions. On Wednesdays, I do my top 10s. And on Fridays, I do my Explain series, where I explain decks and archetypes in detail. I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. Chris from Innovation signing out. Peace, guys, and stay innovative. Deuces. We play testing non-stop. Event for the event after event after event, and they wonder why they lose. They go to regionals constantly, go to locals constantly.